Okay, this is going to be a really quick one. Yesterday, I said that tomorrow's video, which would be today's video, was going to be an update, going over like some of the comments and whatnot that people gave me about the martial artist like league start plans and, you know, things that I can improve, things that I don't think would work, whatever. But then GGG released this video, which was going over the Spirit Walker. You might already see what I'm talking about on screen. And that made me assume they were going to release one for the martial artist. So that means I will do that update to... I almost just called it a build guide. It's not a build guide. We don't do build guides here. Why am I talking so fast? But I'll do an update to my League Starter plan once they release the martial artist, like this version of it, to see if there were any changes, because there was a change to Spirit Walker. And then I'll do one more of those like updates to the League Starters once patch notes drop. That's the plan. If they release any like extra changes to the martial artist, then who knows, maybe I'll add in another video in there. My plan is two more though. Once after the reveal they do, like they just did with the Spirit Walker, which I'm assuming they're going to do, and then once after patch notes drops. Plus I'll just keep talking about all the, you know, the teasers and new reveals and whatnot that they show off. But just real quick, wanted to put this out there. I didn't plan, even if I was going to do Spirit Walker, my plan was to go for the 3 nodes, all 3 companions, the buff node, and then probably the Stampede buff, but maybe the Owl buff. It entirely depends on how reliant on the feathers I want it to be for big damage. So this natural order change doesn't really matter to me, but if you were planning to do natural order, do note that the natural order no longer has that your tamed beasts are possessed by an Asmiri spirit that changes every 20 seconds. I do not believe anything else was changed in this Ascendancy, so unless for some reason your entire build was hanging on that one line, it'll just be slightly nerfed. I will also say that in this video, they did show off some of the tame beasts, which did appear to be possessed by the spirits. Let me go find that. So right here, if you pay attention to the big man on campus, I forget his name, that's why I'm calling him that.
Pack of regular wolves, 3 different tame beasts, including the mighty...
It's a 20-second timer, so it might take a bit to get there. But right there. To me, that looked quite a bit like 20 seconds had passed, and they changed Asmirian spirits. Silverfist, that's his name. Also, maybe I'm misremembering, but is Plague Harvester not a unique? I thought Plague Harvester was like that first mini-boss that you could fight as like a side quest. Either way, point is, despite the line being removed,
and our trusty beer.
they still... Yeah, no, definitely not. Never mind. I just got the name of the monster wrong. Anyway, point is, little short update video on why I'm not doing a martial artist video today, and on the supposed change to the Spirit Walker Ascendancy, but then the video proving it wrong. Decent chance that they just recorded this background footage, and then last second we're like, let's actually get rid of those spirits. They're very strong. Who knows? I'm not doing a build with this anyway, but if you wanted to do a build where you tamed a bunch of unique beasts, just know it will likely be a little bit weaker. I gotta figure out, like, maybe even just come up with like a dedicated outro that the end of all my videos isn't me sounding like I'm hanging up a phone call that I didn't want to have. Just like, yeah, all right. Yep, yeah, okay, yeah, love you, bye.